Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, in fact there's two nightcaps, they're both the same job. It's a water tap of a Sentinel steam wagon boiler injector, water boiler injector. Water tap's badly worn, been leaking for ages, and I've been asked to sort it out. There's a little bit of everything, a bit of machining, a bit of welding, and I actually make a coil spring. I've never wound a spring before, but I wind a coil spring on the lathe and I harden it and temper it, and I'm really pleased with the results. It's something I'll be doing a lot more of. I'm often looking for real short, heavy springs for these steam engine valves, and I've just sort of, well, I didn't stumble on it. I did a bit of research. I know how to temper steel, but winding it was quite interesting. I'm sure you'll enjoy the little bit video. The new batch of double boost hats have arrived. I've got the Twisted Engineering one with a welder man on, and I've also got some piss wobbly slack ones. People have been asking for piss wobbly slack hats, so I've got quite a few of them. I'll get them on eBay, and I'll put a link to the eBay advert probably in Wednesday's catch-up video. Don't forget, I've also got a Patreon channel where you can see more of me, a little bit more in depth, probably a little bit more swearing, and there's absolutely no adverts at all. And that's a genuine, honest plug for my Patreon channel. This is a water injector of a Sentinel S4 steam wagon. Its purpose in life is to inject cold water into the boiler. It does this by utilising the steam pressure, and for various series of cones it actually overcomes the boiler pressure and squirts water in. A really clever bit of kit. This one's working fine in as far as it injects water. It's just a water control valve. It's the way it comes to me. It's all piss wobbly slack, wobbling about. I'm sure there's a spring missing from in there. It's mounted under the floor on the steam wagon, and this handle goes through and fits on there, and that's what turns it, and it's absolutely horrible. There's a square washer on here with 2 points on there, stops to stop it. It's only a quarter turn valve, and the little anchor point that's on there is missing as well. I'll bring the camera in, we'll have a close look. I'll try and get the valve out, see if we can repair it, modify it, make it better. It's just really is horrible. Right, this is the way it came to me with that valve, all piss wobbly start like that, and it just goes round and round because the little stop's missing. I need to take this off here to get it out. There's a taper valve in there, like what they call a cock, a taper cock valve. That's actually bent. I'll try and file some of the rags off this so we can get that, what I would call a keep plate off. That's got 2 positions on it, and there'll be a pin somewhere that's there it is, it's snapped off, and that's what stops it going round and round. I can't believe it's been running like this. There's definitely meant to be a spring there to keep that valve held onto its seat. I'm going to get this part off, have a look inside it. Right, that's tight. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on here just to warm it up, just to help a little bit. See the colour, how it's bronze, lovely colour, lovely bronze colour. That's bronze as well. That looks like brass, but that's definitely bronze. Lovely, just what I wanted. I will clean this all up. Before it goes back together so it looks nice. I'm not going to strip the actual injector part of it, I'm just going to concentrate on the part that's got the problem, which is this part here, the water valve. which is warm. Right, so now hopefully the tap will come out. I'll turn it around so you can see it a little bit better. Right, as you can see, it's basically just a 1/4 turn gas tap. Not quite sure what the threads are on the end of there for, but there's threads in there, and that just goes onto a seat in there like that. So all we need to do is put some lapping paste on there and lap that in so it forms a nice seal, and then decide what we're going to do about this end. But there should definitely be like a flat spring on there, like a spring to keep that held tight up against its seat. And the pin, there's definitely a pin, that's it there, that's been broken off. Drill that out, or drill a hole somewhere near it to put a new one in. First thing to do is put a little bit of lapping paste on there, lap this in and see what sort of fit we've got. Got some real yours lapping paste here, 40 grit, yellow label, for lapping, Babbitt, brass, bronze and aluminium, time saver, really old stuff. A little bit of powder, I mix up a little bit of oil, light oil, a little bit of water, and that forms your lapping compound. It's actually bent as well, we'll have to try and straighten that. But we'll straighten that before doing much else really, that's not very good at all, lad. Right, that should be a lot better now. Definitely better. Still bent, but not as bad as it was. Right, we'll have a look. Yeah, we're getting a nice matte colour all over, which means it's touching basically everywhere. Wants a little bit more, that's the colour we're looking for. That wants to be removed there. Oh, you bastard! The seat's in a bit of a mess. Yeah, we'll just keep on going with the various grades of lapping paste till we get a nice even seat in there. I've had another go at straightening it and I've got it reasonable now, much better. Definitely looking better. Still a little bit more, but it's certainly a lot better than it was. Right, we're certainly looking at all the same colour now. We'll put some finer lapping paste in, I think. See what the seat's like. Ah, it's much better now. Yep. Right, I've got some really fine lapping paste. This stuff here, it's got diamond powder in it seemingly. No, it certainly works on car valves. I've had it for years and years and years. A little bit of light oil. I'll give it a go with that. You see what's a finer finish. Determined to drop the bastard thing. It's looking pretty good in there now. Hopefully you can see in there a nice matte finish all the way around. Beginning from this side, you can see that slot there, that's the water port. You can see how it works. That's a slot that lines up with the port, which means the water goes through there out the bottom, and when you turn it away from it, it blanks it off. Really simple idea, but it just works. That feels quite nice in there. I'm going to put a little bit of high temperature grease in here. It'll not stop there, but it'll not do any harm. This is really good assembly stuff. We use it on stainless steel studs, on manifolds on cars, turbocharger manifolds, and it works. Right, so that feels really nice now, nice and smooth. Now we need to decide what we're going to do to stop this from dropping down and becoming paste wobbly. So there's definitely a spring goes on there, and this keep plate, we need to sort that pin out to see exactly where that goes. And I'm going to make a new handle and a new square to fit on there. I didn't like the one that was on at all. Some of these injectors have a handle straight on there, that's why there's threads on there. I might build that up, make it square and longer so I can get a better fit. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but I think we'll have a look at this broken pin, see what we're going to do with that. See how the grease is covering everything nicely. Very happy. It's an awkward bastard thing to hold. Very awkward. Be careful I don't crush anything. Right, so that's the little stud there, or what's left of it. Much chance of getting that bastard out, to tell you the truth. That's it there. Miserable little. Not much left of it. I don't know if it's screwed in or pushed in or what. No idea really. It's got to come out. That appears to be steel. It is possible I could hit that with a TIG welder and put a little blob of TIG on and screw it out. That's definitely a possibility. And in fact, I think it's probably the only way I'm going to get the bastard thing out. Definitely steel. Be nice to get it out and put the... Now it's bronze there, so that's